And tell us about your list, fucker.
Okay, so got a Land Raider.
Yep.
So that's pretty standard. 9 Cal Space Marines and a champion with a power axe, close combat weapons, Mark of Khorne, an Icon of Wrath, Khan the Betrayer.
Khan the Angry, yep.
Don't need to know much about him, he just kills stuff. Cultists in a Rhino, they come with auto guns and a flamer. A squad of Havocs with a champion with 2 heavy bolters, 2 flamethrowers.
Oh.
Yep. 2 obliterators, they're not a squad. And these are the demons. So you've got Demon Prince.
Yeah.
He's Nurgle.
Oh.
He's what else does he have? Flight, armor, 40 points of rewards, and
his armor.
His armor. His armor.
His bullshit Nurgle drones.
His Nurgle drones, yeah. His Nurgle drones. So they'll be like flying around with him, taking shit. Squad of Bloodletters. They're standard, and a Soul Grinder, which is Slanesh. He's pretty standard.
Awesome.
The Havocs have got Mark of Nurgle. The Obliterators have got Mark of Nurgle. That's pretty much the whole list. The other thing is, this is a Battle Force list as well.
Oh, fuck. Right, guard list, 750 points. Veteran squad with all the doctrines, Chimera and 3 melters. That's replicated in those 2 squads there. And another Chimera. 2 heavy weapons teams with autocannons. At the back, these squads are identical. 20-man squads, 2 flamers, Voxcaster, Commissar and a priest. So they're going to die horribly.
I hope so.
Fuck off. Hidden behind the Chimera is my HQ. They're just going to die, but I've given them plasma guns so that they can try and be useful, and a Voxcaster. We've got a platoon command squad at the back. They're just going to die. There's a theme here. Lehman Russ, Sad Face Maker, the strength 10 AP2 one. The heavy bolters on the side aren't actually on in this game because I couldn't afford them. That looks like a standard Lehman Russ, but in fact the plasma one. In our games we do sort of swap things around. You don't have to have the model because, you know, Games Workshop has enough of our money already. And finally we've got a Vendetta at the back, which will be popping lots of tanks, we hope. Okay, we are now deployed. So we ended up with, I think it's Hammer and Anvil, is it? The one where you deploy bullshit ways, which in my tiny shithole doesn't work well. So I'm over here, looking pretty tasty. I think the plan is just to run forward and die in massive numbers and hopefully get enough objectives to win the game. We did play yesterday and I got tabled by turn 5 with my Space Marine, so I am a little sore about that still. Back off.
Well, it's a bit easy.
Young Mark, what's your plan?
I'm going to run at you and kill as much things as I can.
Right, so it's pretty much our standard game where by turn 1 there's normally combat, somewhere around here. So, we'll start with turn 1. Mark, do you want to roll off, see if you can steal off me? Not going to happen.
There you go.
Oh, there we go, there's a surprise. Right guys, we'll be back after turn 1. Right, end of guard turn 1. To be honest, for the amount of firepower that came out, not a lot happened, although Mark is bitching already.
You mobilised my Land Raider. Took it down to 1 whole point.
First of all, I was back to form with my rolling. These guys down here were meant to run and failed their order check. Vendetta, 3 twin link shots, missed with every single one of them. That was impressive. Demolisher fired across at these chumps and managed to kill one despite their 2+ cover save. Hooray for strength 10. Luckily, my autocannons redeemed themselves by letting loose at that Land Raider over there, stripping it down to 1 hull point and its crew stunned and shaken, so it's not doing a lot next turn. So Khan the Angry will not be running at us. I did not achieve my objective, which is down here, which was to destroy a unit in shooting, but I'm hoping to get that next turn. Right, so we'll move on to Chaos turn and update you then.
Shall we start over here then?
Right, so end of Chaos Space Marine turn 1. So what happened?
I charged the Demon Prince and his plague drones at your Demolishing Cannon for a bit of a laugh.
Yeah, that's not going to end well. One way or another, someone's going to have a bad day.
Yep. Because the Land Raider's probably going to end up exploding next turn.
I like those odds.
It's pretty good. I got Khan out and stuck him behind this Rhino to move forward.
We did say we're playing Grand Theft Auto. As soon as your vehicle's fucked, just steal another one.
Yeah. Yep. It's something I've been playing recently, so you know, I'm sticking with a good theme. Bloodletters, I moved forward a little bit. They were supposed to get on the Rhino, but that plan went out the window. I moved these guys forward, and they shot at a veteran squad, which ended up getting out of a tank,
Yeah.
Chimera.
Yeah, the Chimera got blown up.
I blew that up.
Yeah.
I got first blood for that one.
Then you battered shot the veterans. They lost 3 and then ran away. So that was a bit of a sad time for me.
So that's pretty good. And I think that's all I did, because everything else you saved. You saved some shots against this, and I couldn't even hit that.
Yeah, bullshit camo gear for painting it green. Hooray!
Yeah. So fantastic move.
Good stuff. Right, back in turn 2.
I started it.
Well done. Right,
What are you putting
end
at?
of Guard turn 2.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't achieve a great deal. All of these chumps here fired at the Demon Prince and his retinue. His retinue are now gone, but he is living the dream. Everything that was left over then sort of popped shots over at this clump of chaos here, but actually achieved fuck all. So all in all, not the best round. I'm kind of hoping for turn 3 to get the crunch and start wiping out his army, but as of yet I haven't achieved a single objective, so Mark is technically winning by 2.
Hooray.
Yeah. Right, well, okay, Chaos Space Marine end of turn 2 and many things died.
Yes, a lot of things died. My Demon Prince moved forward and charged his nasty tank.
Yeah, that's now dead.
Which is now dead, just about. We've got 3 glances on it from 6 attacks. My heavy squad moved forward in the Rhino, deployed out into that swamp and basically wiped out.
Yeah, fuck those veterans over. There's 2 left. Didn't run away.
No, amazingly.
Brave.
They want to stay. My Soul Grinder moved forward.
Yeah.
Exploded the Chimera and took out 5 veterans and...
Yeah, back on form with my fucking rolling.
did
Fantastic.
an ace bit of rolling. And Khan got back in the Land Raider and...
GTAing it up.
zoomed as fast as he possibly could towards some combat because he's a bit bloodthirsty and he...
Yeah, this is the first game in ages where we haven't had combat by turn 2. Well,
Yeah.
we have had combat. We've had against vehicles, granted, but
yeah,
we've still had combat. It's not the same.
It doesn't really count. There's no blood yet. It's just mech parts.
Right, and you've achieved no objectives, have you?
I achieved no objectives, although I have moved my Rhino through 2 difficult terrains. Amazingly, I survived it over towards objective 1 because I do have that objective.
You know it's going to fail at going through here. Just to spite you.
I want to get it around. It's going to go around.
Right then guys, back end of Guard turn 3. Let's hope I can recover because casualties are mounting and I've achieved sweet FA.
Recording.
Right, end of Guard turn 3, and as usual my dice rolls were fucking dire. First of all, I'd like to take us round to these 3 dice rolls here. 3 melter shots into, I think it was the Land Raider.
Yeah, it was the Land Raider.
Yeah, 1, 1, 2, so excellent. Loads of firing went off and achieved absolutely nothing. Once again, the Vendetta hit nothing. So that's 3 turns in a row now it's achieved the sum square of fuck all. So, had to go a bit left field with Guard and declared charges. So, big chump squad there charged, they did a disorganised charge into Scary Big Man and the Land Raider.
Soul Grinder.
Soul Grinder, Scary Big Man, seems good enough to me. They popped the Land Raider, nice and easy, killing 5 people in the resulting explosion. They caused a glance and a pen on the Soul Grinder, mark on typical form. Saves the pen. So I took a glance off it, but that was it. Khan's going to come in there and make them very dead very soon.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Over here, 3 squads charged into the Demon Prince, and as you can see, he is actually now dead. Only took a few casualties this side. Four, I think.
4 died, I think.
4
from
died.
there.
No, 5, because five died over there, 5 died over there. So actually, to be fair, that was a nice little payoff. So I've actually got this flank to myself now. Right, on to the Chaos turn 3. I've actually got a victory point now, so it's actually only 2 to 1 in turn 3, so victory points are not coming particularly quickly. We're back in Chaos turn 3. Okay, give us an update. Oh, the stick. There's the stick, it's getting hot.
Okay, let's see, what did I do? I moved the bloodletters from here into a transport and moved it over there to try and help protect that flank. My cultist missed again.
Yeah, on form as ever.
Obliterators missed again.
Yeah, on form.
No, they're usually quite good. Just this time. Khan went and had some fun with some guard over here.
Yeah, slaughtered.
I did try to do a disordered charge into the 2 squads, but I failed my charge distance twice.
Yeah.
Because I get to re-roll it, and which meant I did lose all my bonus attacks, so it kind of wasn't worth it. He pretty much slaughtered all those guys. There's 3 left in there.
Yeah, I kind of wish you had slaughtered them, to be honest.
Yes, I know you did. That's why I was quite happy to do the disordered charge and lose the bonus attacks, because I figured I might not kill them outright and leave them in combat, and which means you can't shoot them. And I think that's my turn.
Yeah, not a lot happening. Right,
not a lot happening because I haven't got a lot left on the board.
I have, but it's just not achieving anything.
I did achieve 2 objectives with objective 1 over there and issuing a challenge.
Yeah, we're doing shit on objectives, to be honest. You're on 4, I'm on 2. Normally we're way higher than this in the game. Yeah. Not a great deal's going on. No. Right, we're back in turn 4 for the guard.
Oh, I'm recording again. I don't know what went on.
Okay.
So where were you?
Where was
Khan.
I? Yeah. Khan wiped out his buddies there. These chumps charged into him with melter bombs, penned him, and did fuck all. Oh, he's immobilised, which is kind of useful.
Do anything now. He can still shoot his little gun.
Yeah, but they ended up losing and running away. They will only regroup on Snake Eyes now. That's about it. I got 2 objectives. 1 for objective 3, which my heavy team are standing on there, and 1, as I said before, for shooting these chumps. Right, on to the Chaos turn. Chaos turn 4. End of turn 4. End of game turn 4.
End of game turn 4, and I didn't do a lot. My cultists have been attempting to blast this plane for every turn so far, and every turn they have
fucked up.
Totally failed. I did manage to hit it, but
for what it's worth, the flyers done fuck all as well.
Yeah. So yeah, 2 pretty useless squads going at each other. Khan ended up destroying this tank.
Yeah, that's gone.
I need to put a crater there because he did explode it.
Yep.
There you go.
Marvellous.
He destroyed it all on his own because he's ace like that.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all that I did, apart from 2 objectives again because I'm stood on them.
Yeah. Oh, these chumps ran into cover. Being violently brave and running away.
Yeah.
So far from the table, they started off at the statue, ran forward a bit, and then ran out.
They've done a little tour of the back line. It's quite amusing, really.
What's fucking hilarious is I've actually got objective to reveal all mysterious objectives, and for the first game ever, we still haven't revealed objective 5. So that's really fucking me over, but that just seems the story of this game.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to guard turn 5.
What's the score at the moment?
At the moment, 6 for you, 4 for me.
Okay.
So there's not much in it.
No.
Right, back for guard turn 5.
Ready.
Excellent. Right, end of guard turn 5. Things finally looking my way, but that's mostly out of sheer weight of numbers. These chumps fired into the corn demons there, wiped them out. The flyer has achieved nothing this game. I don't actually think it's actually penetrated yet in 5 turns of shooting.
I don't think it's even hit. I
think he might hit once.
Might have hit once. I think he's.
And that's twin linked. It's just no comment. Just it looks great, but it's just fucking useless. Heavy guys have been the real star of the game so far. So they finished off that tank, and they also blew up the soul grinder, glancing it out to death. These chumpets over here, who have largely survived, have lobbed a couple of demo charges, including the chumps there. and also put their melter guns and las guns in. So that's taken down Khan's mob to 4. So they're a bit more manageable. That said, neither of us really have any models left on the table, so it should get interesting for the next couple of turns if it carries on. Okay, back at the end of Chaos turn 5. Where's your stick?
I need a pointy.
Ah well, fuck it, just point with your hands.
Pointy.
Oh, here's the pointy. Here you go.
There we go.
There.
Not that there's a lot to point at.
Yeah,
but
not a great deal left on the table.
This was my cultists. Instead of firing at the plane, managed shot at the lone guy that was down.
Yeah.
And attempted to take objective 5.
Yeah,
and
he's
they
gone.
Took him out, so that denied John 2 objectives.
Made me sad.
Excellent. My obliterators finally managed to take that plane down.
Yeah.
Restrict him of his whole point, and he's now just a wreck.
Yeah, what a waste.
Yeah, shouldn't have moved him. Excellent. Khan, after being shot at with some ordnance, managed to get back into the fight and wipe that squad out.
Yeah, they're gone.
And they're gone. And Khan is happy.
And you got another 2 objectives, didn't you?
And I obtained 2 objectives, one for completely destroying a unit in assault, and for sitting on objective marker 4 since the beginning of the game.
Yeah, just bullshit.
3 free points. Excellent.
Right, let's see if the game continues.
Go on then. A 6.
A 6 game carries on. There's so few troops left, we'll do a combined turn 6, because there's just nothing left on the table. So, back for turn 6. Right, combined turn 6, not a great deal happened. So from my point of view, these chumps just ran forward to get line breaker and heading towards number 5. Yeah. And these chumps shot at Khan's unit and achieved nothing, and that was it. So for Chaos?
From my side of it, my cultists shot down a few of the advancing guard.
Yeah, took 3 of them.
Not enough to do anything. My obliterators managed to plasma cannon a few of these guys.
Yeah, took a
but
base.
The other one overheated. Luckily didn't injure himself. And Khan and his Space Marines are currently, well, the Space Marines on line breaker. Khan didn't quite make it.
They're so brave.
So that's turn
6. See if it's a turn 7.
And let's see if there's a turn 7.
And yes, last turn, turn 7. Right, back at combined turn 7.
I don't know what much happened there.
Not a great deal, right? End of turn, guys. Not a great deal happened. These chumps fired up at those chumps. Killed 1, but more importantly, got me line breaker and objective 5, which got me 3 cards. Round here then, Khan charged that heavy weapons team, wiped them out. That was completely expected.
Yeah.
Round here, these guys shot at Khan, killed a couple of his mates and then ran away. Probably the only highlight was, amazingly, I rolled snake eyes for these chumps, and they regrouped and just managed to get me objective 2. End of game, Chaos win by 1 point, though to be fair, there's not a lot of anybody left on the table, which is much better than yesterday when I got tabled by turn 5 and there was still about 1,200 points left of Chaos.
Yeah, it was a good day. Thanks.
To be honest, you should have defeated me far more given my rolling was, as usual, dire.
Yes, but the thing is, you did immobilise me quite well on turn 1.
Yeah.
Taking out the Land Raider on turn 1 really helps you out in terms of Khan's mobility.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that stopped me being tabled, to be honest.
Yeah.
This flank did fantastic, to be honest. They took out the Demon Prince, and those chumps have got all the way down there, which I'm well happy with.
Yeah. I will add on to this though, I was quite happy that the Demon Prince managed to hold you up for quite a lot of turns.
Yeah.
In terms of you curbing what you did. I didn't expect that flank to go that well for me, because I loaded this side up so much.
And to be honest, you smashed through. The only thing
reflects what's happened is we've outflanked each other.
Yeah. My veterans were quite impressive, but again, my rolling is just hot dire. I don't know what's happened the last 2 days. I mean, normally I'm pretty bad at rolling, but this was a whole new level. We have decided that I need to play guard more, simply on the fact that it gives me more bodies to fail with. So next game will probably be guard again. Right, thanks a lot, guys.